This is definitely Kate's floor.
The hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Nochmal durchatmen und los geht's. Ach, Kate, hi. Oh, guck mal, sie freut sich.
Max,
Kate.
Hello.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
Schön, sie wieder zu sehen. Dann lass uns mal ganz in Ruhe erstmal umschauen.
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock.
Schön, ne? Gelangweilte Katze. I miss my banana tea. Okay. Was ist das? Where is she? Achso, da gucken die über so einen Bus oder was? Walk hier. Okay. Das sind so kleine Zeichnungen, kleiner Comic. Schön.
Good to see that Kate is still working on her book report. That is so sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
Ich glaube, es ist auch besser, dass Nathan nicht unterschrieben hat. In unserem Herzen und Gedenken. Wir lieben dich, Kate, Blackwell Academy.
Victoria Chase might be Queen Bitch, but she's not evil.
Ich weiß, du hasst mich und aus gutem Grund, aber ich will dich nur wieder lächeln sehen. Sag mir, wenn du irgendwas brauchst, XO Vic. Ey, da gehört auch was dazu, ja? Muss man so sagen, gehört auch was dazu.
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to.
Liebe Kate, ich wollte Ihnen nur eine schnelle Besserung wünschen und Ihnen versichern, dass die ganze Blackwell Academy für Ihre Rückkehr betet. Die Schüler und das Lehrpersonal haben eine Veranstaltung in Ihrem Namen organisiert Und nie zuvor habe ich eine solche Welle der akademischen und gemeinschaftlichen Unterstützung eines Mitschülers gesehen. Ich weiß, unter den gegebenen Umständen mögen meine Worte wenig bedeuten, aber es ist wichtig, dass Sie wissen, wir denken an Sie. Wenn Sie in irgendeiner Form Hilfe benötigen, zögern Sie bitte nicht zu fragen. Mit freundlichen Grüßen, Direktor Wells. Ich sehe es auch schon wieder, es ist so ein super, super zweischneidiges Schwert, ne? Auf der einen Seite sehr, sehr schön, wie sie sich jetzt bemühen. Auf der anderen Seite sind halt einige dieser Schüler der Black Academy dafür verantwortlich, dass es so weit gekommen ist, dass sie sich fast vom Gebäude gestürzt hat. Oder wenn wir realistisch sind oder ehrlich sind, dann hat sie es ja getan. Sie hat es getan. Ja, das ist schon heftig, ich weiß nicht. Schwierig, 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 schwierig. Ja, gut. Aber jetzt im Nachhinein wird sowas hoffentlich nicht mehr passieren. Ich weiß es nicht. I don't
Thank you,
know.
sisters. You really saved Kate.
Boah, das mit den Schwestern, ne, das war auch, ey, sag ganz ehrlich, war auch ein bisschen Glück. Krankenhaus verlassen? Nein, was geht? So, Stuhl. Wir gucken
It
Kate
is
nochmal
so
an.
good to know that Kate is drawing again. Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
Womit fangen wir an? Erstmal über
I
sie.
always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan like a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
Well, I did get his ass suspended, so that might be a start.
You did? Oh, right on, Max. I love how fearless you are. So what
Keine
is
Angst.
going on with him now?
Oh Gott.
I think his family is totally protecting him. Or worse.
I never say this about people, but Max, there's something evil about the Prescotts. They have something to do with death.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's
Okay.
time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be, not nice, but I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
So, wir hauen wieder ab. Können wir uns noch kurz hinsetzen und ein bisschen über alles nachdenken?
It's amazing to just sit here quiet with Kate again. I don't think I'll ever know how much destiny I'm changing. But whoever said we only have a single fate? Time travel is such a mindfuck.
Ja, aber das glaube ich sofort. Das glaube ich sofort, ohne Scheiß. Und wie gesagt, ne? Wir wissen ja auch gar nicht, wie oft wir schon jetzt time getraveled sind.
Those are nice flowers. And from Taylor? Wow, props to her. If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
So, Jesus.
I don't think get well is quite apropos.
Ja, gut. Ist schon was dran, aber ist ja lieb gemeint. So, Kate, wir hauen ab, ja? Gibt's noch einen Check oder so?
Thanks again for visiting me, Max.
Ciao, ciao. Bye, 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 bye.
Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Okay. Okay. Wird's jetzt ernst oder was? Was passiert jetzt?
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Chloe. Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
And nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot floor
Okay.
teacher.
Gross! You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the Rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
Junge, Chloe war richtig in der Offensive, Alter. Junge,
Let's see if I can
Chloe.
find out where Nathan is.
Du willst. Ich sag nichts.
Justin, it's been so long since I've seen you.
Chloe fits in so easy with Justin.
Way too much shit going on, man.
Justin, Alter.
Enjoy the big game, Zachary. I hope it's not the last.
So, da hinten ist wieder das Totem. Oh, let's go.
One
New
photo. For posterity.
Digga, dieses Mal sind wir, glaube ich, gut. Dieses Mal sind wir gut. Wir machen die Fotos, Digga, Leute. Episode 4, ich gucke mich endlich richtig um. Let's do this. Oh Gott. Alleine, wenn ich das schon sehe. Oh, wo war denn das jetzt? Nein. Also einmal noch die Eichhörnchenschwänzchen, aber dann Fußspuren. Nest. Hinter Gittern? What the fuck?
I don't think the Tobanga will ever give up any secrets to us.
Wer weiß, wer weiß, wer weiß, wer weiß.
Okay, where did these rocks come from? This is too Blair Witch for me.
Oh, Blair Witch, Blair Witch. Auch sehr wild.
That's so ironic
Alright.
that Warren asked Max to the drive-in.
Brooke doesn't look happy that I'm going ape with Warren. Hey, Brooke, how are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down. Are you okay?
Drohne, Nathan, Whale. Wale, Whale. Wale.
I can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales. I was hoping the science department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
That makes sense. Two big brains are better than one. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
I need to find Nathan. Have you seen him around?
Ask Warren. I mean, you're going to the movies with him and everything.
Come on, Brooke. Don't be that way. Nathan was suspended, but he should still be on campus.
Warren's not good enough for you? Okay. I saw Nathan pissed and walking off campus earlier. Good luck getting that date, Max.
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant finally gave up and let me fly her again. But you're going to the drive-in with Warren, so you don't have time to fly my drone.
Really? I can't fly your drone because I'm going to see ape movies with Warren?
You are perceptive, Max. Now, excuse me. My drone needs me.
Oh,
Good. Nathan is
wow.
not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Wow, die Eifersucht kickt bei ihr ja anders. Die Eifersucht kickt ja ganz anders.
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Hm?
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Not like I don't own all the original Apes phones.
Ja, unwusst. So, hä? Okay. Ah,
Did you think you could hide from Max Caulfield, squirrel paparazzi?
I
Wie
had to
krieg ich-
clear away another batch of dead
wie
birds
krieg ich die
today.
jetzt zusammen?
Sad.
Makes me mad.
Ey, die muss ich doch irgendwie zusammenkriegen, oder nicht?
I think everything is changing here.
As a scientist, I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant,
Mrs. Grant looks interested in whatever Samuel's
Are
saying.
you scared too? Look at the weather.
That's cool to see that Samuel's not alone for once.
Kate Marsh.
We are.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you. I'm still bragging about you and the other students making Blackwell surveillance free.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all after his suspension. I didn't think you were friends.
Hell no. Sorry, Miss Grant.
You're an adult. You can swear, damn it. And I'm glad you did.
So you haven't seen Nathan at all?
Let's just say I try not to, Max. But I did catch him storming off campus. After what happened this week, I hope you don't see him either. You're not
Leider
the best
schon.
student here, but you might be the wisest.
Okay, gut, alles klar.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Who needs surveillance when we have Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing. And now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was
Richtig.
drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges, especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
I think this is beyond science.
Nothing is beyond science except for our lack of knowledge. We may never know why, but that doesn't change reality.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here. Unless you know something I don't.
Tobanga? Was soll Tobanga sein?
I wonder if the Tobanga knows more than anybody here.
Ach so.
Oh, Max, nobody even knows who brought the Tobanga here. It was likely stolen from the South Pacific by local fishermen. But I know what you're saying. There's a lot of energy here.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
All need to look out for each other these days. How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
Er ist ein bisschen mysteriös, ne?
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh,
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
the only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Aha. So können wir wahrscheinlich gleich ein Foto machen, oder? Eins. Warum kommt das zweite nicht? Warte. Ah.
Get that food in your belly. How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Ja. Da haben wir's. Wir sind gut diese Runde. Die zwei Süßis. Sehr schön. Perfekt. Als nächstes Fußspuren. Nachdem wir Ausschau halten müssen.
Eat up. Food is the universal language.
Feel like the sky wants to yell.
Sorry to bother you again, Samuel.
There's no bother here, Max.
So, er hat ja noch mehr zu erzählen.
More questions than answers.
Samuel is always here to talk.
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
That would be hard since he was suspended.
You don't sound sad, Samuel.
Nathan hurts people. The end.
What do you really know about him?
Not enough to help you, Max. I truly wish I could. I see what you're doing.
I actually just talked to Kate Marsh in the hospital. She's doing so much better.
Because of
Wichtig.
you, Max. That was quite a rescue.
Samuel, you're the eyes of Blackwell. Did you know Kate was being bullied?
Most everyone makes fun of me. But Samuel warned them about Kate. I hate bullies, Max.
I believe you.
Kate just needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
Do you ever talk with David Madsen?
He talks to me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you, Max.
Why do you say that?
Because you both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
Okay.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Hör doch auf. Hör doch auf.
Even though Miss Grant likes me, I have zero science skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation. No offense to Miss Grant here, but this is just the beginning.
Mal schauen.
How do you know that? I'm genuinely curious.
You just have to open your eyes. Then, you can see what's coming. That's why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
Zu Recht.
I keep thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
That's the real secret. Where is she?
If anybody knows, it will be you. My dreams tell me that.
But
Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. Rachel Amber is waiting too.
Ja, was ist bei ihm? Okay, Samuel? Samuel? Who are you? Wer ist er?
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
They're not alone these days. I feel so powerless.
Oh no, you're the opposite of powerless, Max.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
What do you think about all those dying birds?
Samuel had to bury dozens near the Tabanga.
What happened to them?
I would say the sky is too dirty for their wings, but something worse is in the air.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate, then it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. I better get going now.
Okay, Samuel sehe ich jetzt in einem ganz anderen Licht. Samuel sehe ich jetzt in einem ganz anderen Licht. Er ist, er weiß mehr. Er spürt es, weiß ich nicht.
Chloe fits in so easy with Justin.
Achso, habe ich.
I can tell that Justin is really into Chloe.
Gangster,
Coast is
Gangster.
clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
Ah, you suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja mode.